A world where every step you take is monitored, every face in the crowd is recognized, and every move you make is recorded, analyzed, and stored. This isn't the plot of a dystopian sci-fi movie, it's the reality of artificial intelligence-powered mass surveillance. This is how artificial intelligence is being used for mass surveillance. What does that mean for your privacy? It is already happening. From facial recognition to tracking public movements, artificial intelligence is being used in ways that will shock you. Governments and institutions are utilizing artificial intelligence for mass surveillance. The ethical debate surrounding this technology is, what will it all mean for our civil liberties? Let's start with the most widespread tool of artificial intelligence surveillance: facial recognition. Just by walking down the street, artificial intelligence can identify you in an instant. Facial recognition systems use artificial intelligence algorithms to map the unique features of your face, like the distance between your eyes or the shape of your jawline. Once this data is collected, it's compared against massive databases, often containing millions of faces, to determine your identity in real time. Facial recognition is already being used in airports to streamline security checks, in shopping malls to track customer behavior, and in public transport systems to identify individuals. You're not just a face in the crowd anymore, you're a data point. What makes artificial intelligence so powerful in these systems is its ability to analyze thousands of faces within seconds, flagging anyone who matches a watch list or suspicious criteria. This technology is so advanced that it can even recognize people from partial or distorted images. This means you could be identified not only when you're walking down the street, but even if you're wearing a mask or hat. The artificial intelligence sees through the disguise, raising serious questions about our right to anonymity. Now, this is how governments across the globe are stepping into the game. The use of artificial intelligence for citizen monitoring isn't just limited to tracking criminals. It's being used to watch entire populations. Governments around the world are using artificial intelligence to create sophisticated surveillance networks. These networks don't just monitor public areas, they track online behavior, analyze social media activity, and even predict potential unrest based on your digital footprint. It is said that in some places this is being used for predictive policing, analyzing data from past crimes to predict where future crimes might occur. While this might sound like something straight out of Minority Report, the technology is already in use in cities across the United States and Europe. Artificial intelligence generates heat maps of potential crime areas and even identifies individuals who might be more likely to commit crimes, which raises serious questions as to what if the artificial intelligence is biased to some extent against certain race or color. The most notable example is China's social credit system. It uses AI to monitor citizens' behavior, rewarding those who follow the rules and punishing those who don't. Actions like jaywalking, late bill payments, or even posting the wrong opinions online can lower your social score, impacting everything from travel opportunities to job prospects. This level of surveillance by governments begs the question, is it really about safety and security, or is it a way to control and manipulate the behavior of entire populations? With great power comes great responsibility, or at least it should. The rise of artificial intelligence in surveillance has sparked heated debates about privacy and civil liberties. Here's why. We are slowly moving toward a society where privacy becomes a luxury rather than a right. Artificial intelligence doesn't just track your face, it can monitor your expressions, identify your emotions, and even predict your intentions. This data is often stored indefinitely, analyzed, and used without your explicit consent. When people know they're being watched, they tend to self-censor. This has a chilling effect on free speech, as citizens might avoid discussing controversial topics, sharing their true opinions, or participating in protests for fear of being tracked and punished. The more data collected about us, the higher the risks of breaches and misuse. Imagine what could happen if this sensitive information falls into the wrong hands or is hacked by cyber criminals. Your every move could be used against you in ways we haven't even imagined yet. Artificial intelligence surveillance isn't just about monitoring, it's about controlling the narrative and influencing behavior. The impact on civil liberties could be devastating. To understand the real implications of artificial intelligence in surveillance, let's take a closer look at countries where this technology is already deeply embedded in daily life. China is the undisputed leader in artificial intelligence surveillance, with an estimated 540 million cameras in operation across the country. They have integrated artificial intelligence into their vast network of CCTV cameras, facial recognition, and even voice recognition technologies. The government's ability to monitor its citizens is almost total, controlling everything from traffic violations to political dissent. Other countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and Russia are also ramping up their use of artificial intelligence surveillance technologies. In the US, for example, artificial intelligence tools are being used in public schools, police departments, and even by private companies for security and data analytics. Meanwhile, in Singapore and Dubai, the good side of artificial intelligence is being used to create smart cities that monitor traffic flow, manage public services, and even track energy consumption. These use cases can improve urban living, but they are also opening the door to unprecedented levels of surveillance. These examples highlight a global trend. Artificial intelligence surveillance is spreading rapidly, and its implications are becoming harder to ignore. So, where do we go from here? How do we balance the benefits of artificial intelligence surveillance in maintaining security with the fundamental right to privacy? On one hand, artificial intelligence surveillance can make cities safer, streamline law enforcement, and even prevent crimes before they happen. But on the other, it can also lead to a society where our every action is scrutinized, recorded, and potentially used against us. As we advance into this era of artificial intelligence-driven surveillance, it's crucial to demand transparency, accountability, and strict regulations on how this technology is used. The power to watch over us should not mean the power to control us. What do you think? Is artificial intelligence surveillance a necessary tool for modern security, or is it a threat to our freedom? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notified of our latest tech deep dives. Until next time, stay aware and stay informed.